Hi, I am Marienborg, and this is the first devlog that will cover the making of the game Bill. So, what is this game exactly? It's a crafting and a building game in which you will play as a squirrel who lives alone in a small cabin in the woods. The best way for me to explain you what the game is to tell you first a little bit about the story. You see, at the beginning of the game, Bill has been lonely for quite some time and feeling unhappy. He doesn't take good care of himself and his house is a real mess full of old boxes and trash. But one night, something extraordinary happens. A tiny space capsule crashes in his garden. Just right here. He opens the capsule and finds inside an alien. Bill is scared at first, but he realizes that this is just a baby who probably needs help. So he takes the baby inside his house and makes the decision to care for him until knowing more. He rolls up his sleeves and starts unpacking every box inside his cabin to find anything useful. With what he finds and his skill for crafting, he's going to build a crib, a toy, and anything the baby needs to be happy. Later on, he will craft more complex items and equipment as he improves his skills. But there is a big problem. Bill's cabin is way too small for the alien and all that equipment, so he needs to expand his house. So he will build new rooms and make his house as big as necessary. To end the story part, and to not spoil you any further, I will just tell you that at some point in the game, Bill will find an old broken telescope. He will repair it so he can watch the stars with the baby alien. And this will bring them, let's just say, on another journey. Now I would like to tell you about what you can actually do in the game as a player. So, the game covers different features. The first feature is the crafting. So you will of course be able to craft many items, from tools, materials, equipment, lanterns and furniture. The second feature is building. In the different crafting recipes you will unlock along the game, you will be able to create blueprints for new rooms. Using these blueprints will allow you to expand your house one room at a time and make your house as big as you like. The next feature is the farming. In your garden, you will be able to farm a lot of different kinds of vegetables and fruits. One of the best perks of living in nature is to have many types of natural trees around you. You will be able to harvest their fruits, of course, but you will also be able to cut them down and plant new ones to have a bigger production. Before I tell you about the fourth and last feature, I need to tell you something important because it touches on one of the core ideas of the game and why I want to make it so badly. Well, I want this game to be about recycling. Giving broken or unusable objects a second life and a new purpose is something that I find essential. And this is just my own personal opinion, of course, but I would like this game to say something about how we consume, how we throw away things easily, and how we buy new stuff without really paying attention to what we already have. So, that being said, here is the last feature I want to talk about. The online market. Some of the crafting recipes you will unlock are quite complex and require special materials and parts you just can't find in the woods. But you will be able to buy them online with Bill's computer on a second-hand items website on which there's plenty of old stuff, like computers, broken TVs, car parts, boxes of cables, and all of this for a good price. When you buy these things this way, Bill will receive it at his door the next morning in a carton box. Then you will be able to disassemble them and use these items to craft new special tools or equipment. How do you get the money to buy these in the first place? Well, almost everything in your house has a value online. Whenever you need some money, you can just ship some of your items in a carton box and sell them. That's it for the main features. However, let me tell you quickly all the other things you will be able to do, which are not really what we can call features, but are, I hope, still pretty cool. You will be able to interact with the baby alien, by trying to figure out a way to communicate, by playing with him, and making sure he doesn't make a mess everywhere. You will also be able to watch TV and listen to music. Among the items you will craft in the game, some of them will be only for decorative purpose. You will then be able to use them to decorate your house and make it as cool and beautiful as you like. What is the current status of the game? Okay, this game is definitely not done yet. It is an ongoing project and I am working on it every single day. At this point in the development, the core mechanics of the game are developed and working quite well. The player movement, the inventory, the crafting, the building, the online market, and even the saving and loading system. All of these mechanics are done and looking good. On my list to do now are also some very important aspects of the game. I still need to implement the baby alien and the AI that will make it come to life. I also need to make the cutscene and add music, and after that my work will mostly be to add as many items as possible to fill up the technological crafting tree to the point it needs to be. With all that, I think the game will be finished and hopefully fun to play. What are my expectations on the release date? Well, when will it come out is a very difficult question for me to answer because it is my first commercial game ever and I'm discovering a lot of things. But if I have to give a rough guess on what I understand so far, it would take me about 6 months to 1 year. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I made you want to play Bill. Don't forget to check all the links in the description. If you want to support the project and help me develop Bill, there is 3 things you can do. First, just share this video and talk about it with your friends or family. Second, you can wishlist the game on Steam. It's a huge help and makes the platform understand that the game is worth putting forward. And the third thing you can do is support me on my Patreon or my Ko-fi page. If you do, you will be credited in the game and in the next devlog, amongst other benefits. Any of this help is so appreciated because it means to me that you also believe in this project. So, thank you so much to everyone who will help out this way. And please don't hesitate to let me know what you think of this project in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next devlog. Salut!